Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper, and as it is the run up to Christmas, I thought that I would do some Christmas themed videos. I kind of got this idea from Triforce Trends because he a few days ago released a video about some of his favourite winter themed areas in the Legend of Zelda, and I thought that I would do a list about some of my favourite areas, well, winter areas in video games. But I thought I might also do a review based on winter, about a game that is based on winter. So I will leave the video to Triforce Trends video in the description below, so you can see that video. And today's game that I will be reviewing is Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, which was released in 2009. Now, this is one of the many Olympic games that has both characters from the Mario series and the Sonic series, and I think this is a really interesting game, mainly because it has two of the world's most recognisable characters, and they are put together to play various mini-games based on the Winter Olympics, or the regular Olympics, or whatever kind of Olympics that they're in, whether it's London, Rio, Vancouver, whatever like Olympic themed games that there are. There obviously might be a game that Olympic games that have Mario and Sonic in it. So this is basically a game filled with like a bunch of mini games that are based on the Winter Olympics. So you've got ice skating, ice hockey, sledging, and various other mini games, and you can play with various characters from both Mario and Sonic, and they are all put into different categories. So you've got characters that are like average at best because they got stats, and those stats determine how you might play each mini game. And and the categories, there's characters that have like average stats, characters that might have like a fast stats, and everything else is okay. There might be a character that has the category that has some characters that are quite powerful in terms of like depending on which mini game that you play. And there's several other categories that are based on stats, and I think this is a nice sort of idea because you can basically mix and match of which characters you can. So you might have Mario, Sonic, and Donkey Kong, and you might have Eggman, Luigi, and Metal Sonic, and you can basically mix and match any of the characters that you might want to like use in different mini games. And I really do think that these mini games are interesting because you can basically just have fun with either your friends or family, and you can play up to players. You can play up to 4 players, and you can basically try and have a bit of fun playing against each other, trying to do certain mini games. And also there's like you've got your normal mini games, but then you've got dream mini games. Now the dream mini games, in my opinion, are slightly better than the normal mini games, mainly because there are some of the mini games that for the dream events that you can do that have items. So for example, in Dream Ice Hockey, it's basically like normal ice hockey, but you've got like this power-up shot. You can collect some items that can like help you be offensive or defensive, items that you can use against other players. You can also in Dream bobsledding, you can use different items that you can use to again be offensive or offensive, depending on how you're playing the game. And now it's time for some gameplay. Now, when you get into the main menu, you can choose a variety of things. So you can play party games, you can go get some I think me costumes from the shopping area. You can see all your records. You can go to the options. You can check out letters that you might have received, and you can go on to the main winter games. Now you can either go as multiplayer or single player. So I might just go back and show you the variety of games you can play. So these are the main events. So you've got, like, you know, skiing, ski jumping, freestyle, skiing, snowboarding, speed skating, curling, ice hockey, bobsled, and figure skating. And also you've got the dream events. So because I'm playing on the Wii U, I haven't unlocked all of the dream events. All the dream events that I have unlocked are all unlocked on the normal Wii U, back before I got the Wii U. So as you can see, you got the same amount of dream events as you have normal events. So if I said, so you can choose out of any of these events. So I'm going to choose ice hockey, and you can have up to a team of 4. As you can see, you've got a variety of characters you can choose out of different categories, and they all have different types. So these are the all-rounders, these are like the skill types, these are the power types, and these are the speedy types. So I'm going to choose 4 characters from 4 different types. So let's say Waluigi, because everyone chooses Waluigi, and let's say Knuckles.
Let's do this.
So you're given different rules for different things. So and you can choose, like, you know, the different amount of games you can play as. So the amount of ice hockey is 3, and yeah, so let's get right into the game. So yeah, and for ice hockey, for this one, you basically go against, like, you know, this sort of like rounds. So you might be against one team, then in the next sort of section you go against a different section or a different team. So I think this, yeah, here we go. So in total there are 4 teams, and whoever wins the ice hockey will go into the finals against the other team, and then if you win, you'll be able to get gold. So I'm just going to show you how the game works, I guess. So, and in this game, you can choose who you want to, like, have the setup of the game. So let's say if I wanted Mario in, let's say, goal, I'll have that. And let's say if I wanted Waluigi where Sonic was, if I can get used to these controls. So let's say, oh no, I've completely forgotten these controls. Yeah. So let's say, nope, I am completely messing up. Sorry, oh no. So let's say I wanted Waluigi there, I can have him there, and then, if I wanted him in goal or something, I can do that. So I think I'm fine with this at the moment. So yeah, you can basically mix and match your team to where they want to be, and I think that's really interesting because you can just basically do different positions, and they all have their own unique voice lines. Depending on who you choose, you can always choose which one to go through, and each I guess match or round has, I think, about a minute, and you can, oh no, okay, and also the hockey puck gets more powerful every time, and it can basically knock out your opponents, and you can basically just do different things. It's very hard to concentrate and talk at the same time, and yeah, you can do a lot of things like this. And basically your main aim is to get, as always, the puck into the other team, the other team's goal, and it's very hard to concentrate. Oh no. And oh no, and there we go. Aha! So you can do like a power puck or a power shot. Like whenever you want to, like whenever the puck is glowing orange, and as you can see, that was terrible because I haven't really played this game in a long time. And I like other sports like football, you switch sides. So yeah, it's really tricky to concentrate and talk about the gameplay when I'm doing this, when I'm recording. So yeah, you can basically just knock out your opponents and yeah, there we go. Oh no. Okay, and so that's basically the idea of main hockey, or just hockey. Dream ice hockey is basically the same thing, but you've got items. So as you can see, I've got a goal there. So that's quite tricky. That's quite tricky for me because I had to concentrate and stuff. So I think that I'm going to choose one more event to show you how much variety the events are. So I'm going to show you one more event. So I might choose ski jumping. So I might go for Team Large Hill. Because I want to show you something that these sort of events have. So again, I'm going to choose the same characters. So I can show you, it'll be easy. So with Team Large event, Team Ski Jumping, it's one of the events where you have a special ability, because each character, if you choose this event and several other ones, the characters that you choose have different abilities. So for Sonic, he can do a I think it's a sort of a spin attack, sort of. And I forgot what the other characters have, because I haven't played this game. Again, I haven't played this game in a while. So as you can see on the top part of the screen, so which is here, you can see the A. That's when you can do your ability. So if you can also use the controls to get balance, and then if you use your ability, that can give you a better score. So I just use it. Use it when you're off the ski ledge platform area. Because then you get a better score in my opinion. Yes. And you have to do it perfectly. It's one of those. This is one of those mini games where you have to do it on the at the right possible time. Otherwise, you could get a bad score or something. So I'm just going to show you the other abilities, because each ability is really varied. And there we go. And you can also see the high score on the bottom right screen, and also it's kind of difficult to turn Mario. So yeah, Mario's is sort of like a twirl spin. In my opinion, it's not the best ability. I feel like the Mario's ability is a lot better than Mario's, because I feel like the Sonic's ability goes a lot further. Yeah, and also depending on what the score you get is, your characters will do certain victory poses. So as you just saw for Mario, Mario kind of got because Mario got a bad score, he wasn't very pleased by it. So it really depends on how you do your abilities and the score you get. So I'm going to show you Waluigi's one, and also the wind changes. So you have to also look for how where the wind is going, and also I got a bit early. And okay, that's Waluigi's one, which is sort of a swimming through the air, but without water, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and it's quite cool of how each ability is very different. So yeah, there's Waluigi's disappointed victory pose. So yeah, and I think his ability is quite cool and unique to that specific character, because not every character is. I don't think every character has the same ability. I feel like there's like some characters that might have the same ability. Like I think Sonic and Shadow have the same ability because of how similar they are, because they're both hedgehogs and they both go fast. And yeah, and there's Knuckles' ability, and so I do feel like each character has a really unique and cool ability, and each one of those abilities suit the specific character that you're playing as. So yeah. So that's it. That's been it for the gameplay. Now it's time to go back to the review. So I think that this game is really, really interesting, because I remember playing this game a lot when I was younger, and I feel like this is like kind of like the entirety of the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. I feel like this series is more of an underrated gem, because I feel like this game, well, these series of games are really fun and interesting, and I feel like there should be more of them. I know that right now I don't think we can because of what's happening. I don't think, because if I remember, I think the current Olympic Games had to be cancelled or something because of what's going on because of the pandemic, and I feel and it would have been interesting to see an Olympic game like Mario, with Mario and Sonic in it. That had some of the same events as the Olympic Games, and yeah, I really do enjoy. I do really enjoy this game. I feel like I feel like that this game should have some, like, I think more people should and like know about these games and see and know how fun and cool they are, because of the amount of characters you can play as, the amount of mini games that you can play, which are 25 in total, the amount of events you can play, and I just really enjoy it. I feel like this game and all the other games that have been released before and after this game are really cool and really interesting. So yeah, that's been my review for Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.